I didn't sell any.
Hello, everybody. This is Dr. J and Kamal streaming live from Long Island, New York. And we're sort of in shock over the action of Athesis today. Athesis popped from the low of 49 cents to a high of 133 and then closed at 85 cents. And after hours down to 80 cents. It's been all over the map. It gave me a little bit of a headache.
Wouldn't want that, right?
No, we don't. We don't like
Yeah,
headaches.
I missed the rally. I saw it when it was below $1,
Uh,
and I didn't sell anything. Honestly, I kept all my shares.
it's not a bad thing. I think it's going to go back up.
I think so too.
Yeah. So it was way undervalued at 49 cents. Come on,
Oh yeah,
way undervalued. So with news coming, let's say sometime in May, which is what I said all along. Late April, early May, something like that. Maybe middle of May. When that data is unblinded, if it's good, you're going to get 5 times your money from $1.50. It'll probably be a $7.50, $7.50 stock. It'll be $1 billion market cap. That's what I figure. And the market cap was like a little over 100 million at 49 cents. So that's tenfold from $5. Figure $5. $5.
that would be nice.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the market's been treating me really badly the past few days,
Yeah.
or the
Again,
past couple of months.
I might have posted the wrong link on stock twits because we're getting strange people uh, coming on to StreamYard. So I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I probably did do that. Oh well, I'm sure I must have done that. I felt a little off today. I took the shot yesterday, the booster shot,
The fourth,
fourth,
or fourth.
fourth one. So I fell asleep just before the show. I was groggy, and it
Yeah,
has it has a little bit of a kick.
it does.
Yeah.
It affects me differently than my wife. My wife,
When I was driving today, I felt so dizzy. I thought I was going to crash. I pulled over until I felt better. I don't know if it's all from the shot.
it's the shot, it's
Maybe
ethicist, the
maybe the
market,
dizziness could have been from athesis. Maybe dizzy.
or Amazon. You know,
Amazon. By the way, I was a seller today. What did I sell? I like to recap what I did on the day. So I'll do that. I don't say how many shares I did, but I'll give an idea of what I did today. Um, let's see. What is Athesis sold, Athesis sold, Athesis sold, Athesis sold. These are separate trades. Athesis sold, Athesis sold, Athesis sold, Apple sold, Amazon sold, Curaleaf sold, Sava sold, Beam sold, Crispus sold, Innovis sold, LIT sold, MRNS sold, NWBO bought. So I bought one stock today. I sold everything else was a sell.
you sold all the shares or sold some shares.
Oh, off the top, a
Let
little
me see.
bit. No, I wouldn't. I'm not making that mistake.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't sell anything. I'm just sitting there, like just freezing.
J and J is better, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, it made me dizzy. I think something made me dizzy, either the shot or the Athesis trade. Not quite sure. Mark made 53% today. That's nice. Andrew kept his just like you.
No, he's saying that with the decline, FS decline, still up 53%. That's
Oh,
what he's
it's
saying.
with the decline. Yeah, yeah. Oh, Mark kept it all too. All right. I kept most of mine, even though I had all those sales. A high percentage I kept. And whatever I sold, I intend to buy back at 70 cents tomorrow. That's where I think it's heading. It definitely.
I think what brought it down is that Jiggly sold his, his blocks of Athesis.
Probably the ones he denies owning, right?
Blocks and blocks of Athesis, 10,000 shares at a time.
I think he had like a printing press for Athesis.
Right, right.
Yeah. Yeah, very big day on Athesis today, no doubt.
So they're commercializing something, and
the top line data is going to come. Helios is going to release top line data in May. In May.
So you think this is heading to $5?
I think so. Sava, I've been selling off. I don't have much left. Been selling it every day. Probably should have sold it one big chunk right away, but I didn't. I still have some. Pete, I doubt it, Pete. Pete is speculating in Treasure Data League. Treasure is the name of the trial in Japan. I don't think so. It's the usual, The usual. Let's share screen and get to work before I fall asleep again.
It was a red day for me today, honestly.
It was red for me today too. My only winners with NWBO and Athesis. Not enough. Not enough. I don't know.
Yeah, I have both of them, NWBO and Athesis.
Yeah, so you had two winners today. The S&P wound up down 1.69%. That's significant.
Yeah.
It's a big hit. 44.12. I think the trading range is approaching, 4,400 might be support. We'll take a look. Dow down 1%, NASDAQ down 2%, Russell down 0.75%, crude oil down 3.5%. Again, to 94.90, that's actually bullish. Gold up 0.65%. And silver up 1.69%. The euro gained against the dollar. The 10-year inched up to 2.78. And Bitcoin was clobbered down 7% to 40,140. With Bitcoin being clobbered and the spiders being clobbered, it makes me very leery. Let's start with the spiders. And then we'll do it.
Spiders got beat up really bad today.
Yeah. I noticed. Gee whiz.
It's painful.
It really is. It closed below the 50. Not good.
No, that's not a good sign.
Not at all. I think we're coming down to even lower than 440.
Wow. That's
First
painful.
I thought, well, we all lower than 440. I think we'll probably fill this little gap. Where did I see a little gap? I thought I saw a little gap somewhere. No, this is not a gap. There's no gap to fill, but we're coming low. It looks like we're going lower. Maybe the midpoint of this candle. Let's take a look at that. 4.25, something like that.
Oh.
Yeah, it looks that way. It's taking a nosedive. It really is. I don't see much support on the horizon. That's the thing. Maybe this might be some support where it recovered back here. 430 could be some support. 430, that would be the first support. 430, we might just stop there. Does look like further weakness, so I've been selling into this weakness. Bitcoin continues to get clobbered now, well below the 50. Bitcoin looks very weak as of today. I declare it weak, along with its friends, spiders. Where's Bitcoin going? Right around there, maybe? Yeah, it looks like it's going back down to, let's say, this low at 36.5. Wow, bad times ahead. We've only seen the beginning. So I think we're going to quickly get to the bottom, though. I don't think this will drag on. So I think the pain will be severe but short-lived. And then we turn up again for another bull run.
I was looking forward for April.
You know, it's crazy. This is a very volatile market. Very volatile. I would say 4250 to 4800 is going to be a trading range for a while. That's how I figure it. So I think we got a ways down yet. On the SPY, maybe 425, 423, something like that. Bitcoin 36.5, yeah. That's what I figure on Bitcoin. Let's look at Athesis chart. I think it pays to look at the day chart too.
Yes.
Oh, what a crazy candle.
Look at that top wick, man.
Yeah, what a crazy candle. Wacko candle. It's behaving like a penny stock. Very much so. Well, I guess it is a penny stock. That's why it's behaving like one. Yeah, I mean, it's still a hell of a move, right? Even where it closed.
The volume is exceptionally high.
Yeah. Well, I figure right about here looks like good support, $68. Let me put that in.
8 cents.
Did I fix this so that we get only a full screen? I think that's better, right?
Yeah, you can see better that way.
Can you now read ATHX, Athesis in the upper left corner?
Yes, I could.
So this is better. Yeah, I mean, it shot up so high that it took out the highs from November. Really crazy move. That is wacko. It took out, well, it didn't quite take it out, but it almost did. 141 would be resistance. It took out this little high here. That it took out. That would be the 1116 high of 134. Well, that too held, didn't quite take it out. Well, I think the 133 was the high today.
132.
Oh, 132, okay. So it came very close to this high, and I think resistance is going to be up here at about 142. That's how I see it, maybe a little higher. And I think it's going to trade at above $1 now through till we get top line data in May. And again, if it's delayed beyond May, it'll be back to 50 cents, right, or 60 cents. Right now, anything below where it's closed at is a bargain. Even the after hours, 77 cents, is probably a bargain. But I'm looking for let's look at the day chart. The day chart will give me a better idea of maybe where to get back in.
You want to click on 1 day, up, left, up, left.
I'll do 5. 1 day.
1 day, yeah.
One-minute intervals. You could see the action was fierce in the last 10 minutes, 20 minutes, really.
Yeah.
Very amazing, big leaps up and big red candles right back down. And then it had a little pop from the low of the day, from the low of the afternoon, from 81 cents, it closed to 86. And now it's 76. I don't know. I kind of think we can get down to an attractive level for me to come back in with the shares I sold. Right about this midpoint looks good to me. Not that, right there. 85 cents. No, that's not right. That's where it closed. This is what I'm looking for. 75 cents, right about where it's trading now looks good. 70, what's the midpoint of this candle? 73 to 75, something like that. Looks like a good entry, right about where it is now, actually, after hours. I think people will be nibbling at this. So, and there's good support at 63 cents is already very good support from the daily. So if it goes that low, you got the 50-minute moving average. That's will come into play at 63 cents. So anywhere, I think the first buy is 75 cents, well, basically where it is now. And the second one, 63 cents, if it gets there. I don't think it's going lower than that, in my mind. You know what it's all about? It's all about the shorts getting crushed today. That's all it's about. Shorts covering. It was with panic covering today. And a lot of the shorts actually probably went long. Not only did they cover their shorts, but they went long. And then at the end of the day, they went short again. Besides, that's why the selling was so crazy. It was not only people taking profits that had been in it a while, but shorts that were coming back in. It was crazy action today. It was a casino stock today.
Yes, too much day traders there.
Yeah, but I feel good about the data in May, and I've been saying all along it's a reasonable risk to take, even though you stand to possibly lose all your money. I think you stand to make 10 times your money. So, and I think the odds favor making 10 times your money over losing all your money. I'm not sure what the true odds are, but better than even money. You know, normally when in doubt, I say even money. I say better than even money. The data is going to be good on stroke. On odds, I'm much less sure, because every single odds trial has failed from every company, no matter how good it looked. So I'm not very hopeful on odds, but I'm very hopeful on ischemic stroke. So I think this is a very, very strong buy. My other winner of the day, and I was talking about this a couple of times last week, is Northwest Bio. It too had a crazy day, but not quite as crazy. Let's go back to a normal interval. It's looking really strong, isn't it, on the charts?
Yes, but the volume was just double the average volume compared to Ethicus, which was probably 20 times, almost 20 times.
Wow. Pretty crazy. But this looks like it's going back above $1.
Yeah.
It's going to probably test this level at $1.03. And then we'll see, does it go through that level or does it not? You know, it might bounce off that $1.03 and there'll be some profit taking up near there.
That's going to be the 200, probably 200-day moving average.
Yeah, it's very close to 200. The 200 is at, where is it? The 200 is at $1.02.
Right.
So it's very close. Essentially to 200. I think there will be some profit taking once it breaks $1. I don't know how far it goes back down, but I think you can get probably seven to 10 more pennies of profit, another 10%, 11%. And then you might get a little profit taking, but I don't think it's going to collapse like Athesis did. I think it'll come back down maybe to this level here at 88 cents. So that's where I would be buying on NWBO, 88 cents. And I would be buying because like Athesis, I think the risk reward is worth it. There will be results published in a peer-reviewed journal. If those results are stellar, this thing could go up 10 times. So it's similar to Athesis. Both very similar. What else did I list today?
The guys are asking for Sava and Pcrx.
All right. I've been selling Sava. I haven't sold any Pcrx, even though probably should have. Sava chart just says sell me, so I did. And if it goes below, I already said where I thought it was going to $20, but I'll draw this midpoint in. Basically, the midpoint is $25. So it already tested $25 and closed above it today, which is good, but I'm not at all happy with Sava. After hours up a little, which is good. I have a little more than 50% left of Sava. I've been selling it slowly. By the time it gets to 20, I'll probably have practically none left and start adding. That's my plan. What else?
Pcrx.
Pcrx. The Evercore analyst really hurt this stock, apparently. She talked to the company. The company said, don't count on factor D. So I guess you can't count on it. All you can count on is Oladeo. And that one, it could be $1 billion stock, $1 billion drug. At $1 billion, it's worth more than 1088, I'll tell you that much. So down the road, you're probably still looking at $20 as a long-term goal, but maybe over a couple of years now instead of a couple of months. That's the difference. It's a solid company. They don't have anything else in the pipeline, unfortunately. So if factor D is out, then you're looking at preclinical stuff. Unless they go ahead and take some of their cash and buy something. They have 500 million laying around. That's enough to buy another company, right? Or invest in another company. They could buy half of Athesis.
Oh, yeah.
For example.
Hint, hint.
Yeah. So they're cash rich. That's not an issue. And Oladeo, I think, is going to have good sales, so that's not much of an issue. There is competition in HAE, Oladeo, but there's even more competition in PNH. So I would say the PNH drug might be dead in the water. And we have to come to grips with that. And it's trading like that. You know, you see today, it didn't really bounce. Went down much lower and closed higher. It didn't close up on the day, but it closed well off the lows. So I think we may have seen the bottom here today at like 10.20. You can own this one, but it's going to take a long time to get to back to $20, my target. And I think it'll make it eventually, but it's not as exciting. It's not as exciting anymore with that drug. Probably not a factor. Factor D, not a factor anymore. So remember on Friday I said I wouldn't be a seller. I'm not so sure that I wouldn't be a seller anymore. I'm reevaluating. I haven't sold any yet, but I'm reevaluating. What's your thoughts on it, Kamal?
I am not selling. I had a lot of shares. I sold half of them when it was around 18, like a month ago or 2 months ago, and I still have a sizable
Well,
sizable.
I think that's okay. To hold is okay, but to add, maybe there's better things to add to get into. That's what I'm thinking. I don't think I'd be a buyer at this point. Hold, okay. Nothing wrong with holding. I may hold as well. I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm reevaluating. What else moved today? Anything interesting? I listed a few stocks. Let's see what I listed.
So tech stocks got beat up badly today.
Amazon and Apple. I sold a little of Amazon and Apple.
Yeah.
Very little. I mean, I took a little off the table.
And Walmart also.
PayPal block and PaySafe, XLF and QQQ. That's what else I have listed. Let's do something. How about Square? Square had a flat day today.
Yes, I'm still in Sava.
And
somebody's asking.
That's fine. And it's the 50 is holding. So 50 is support. I like Square. I like the chart. I like the company. I think Square is going to retest the upper end of its recent trading range, or at least not go down very much more from here. But I think it will retest 149, 150. And on the bottom, yeah, you might be looking at 102. It's possible. 102 to 150, 100 to 150. Big trading range on Square, but I'm bullish on Square. So I'm not selling any Square. And PaySafe, I'm also bullish PaySafe, even though it hit a low of 291 the other day. But that's a higher low than it's made previously. So as long as we keep making these higher lows, I'm good. If it takes out the recent low from Thursday of 291, I may reconsider my thinking on PaySafe. But for now, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with holding it. If it takes out the 100-day, then I'd be adding it. I'd be buyer here. And where's the 50? The 50, and this is 50 is just the 50 is acting as resistance right now. So I want to see it take out the 50 and the 100, and then I will indulge. Let's see some. Let the chart sing to me on this one a little bit. Make me happy. One more. PayPal I'm bullish. XLF I'm bullish. SPY, QQQ. We haven't looked at that in a while.
True.
Wow. Gee, falling knife. You take a look at this chart and you say, I don't want to be in this. Very painful to be holding QQQ. Very painful to be in big tech. I'm looking at support right about
Wow.
328.
Wow.
Yeah, I think we got a ways to go. 328 would be 12 more points. Yeah, about another 3-4%. It's not that bad. And it's possible we challenge the lows down here at 317. But maybe not. They might just hold at 328. I think further weakness is very likely, though. Why should it stop now? It is a falling knife. Never buy that falling knife.
Pete is asking for SI, if you could do that.
SI?
Yeah.
All right. And then we'll call it a day. Silver. I'm not a big gold and silver buff, but it did have a good day, and it's had a good week, a good 2 weeks. So the chart doesn't look bad, at least short term. Yeah, and it's got a little Momo. It's closed above the 50. It doesn't look bad, and it's supported at 9-day. Looks okay. I mean, you can hold this if you like a hedge. If you think this is a good way to hedge, that's fine. I'm not
Jay, he's asking for called Silvergate Capital Corporation, not SI. It's SI. I think you have SI equal F or something different.
Oh, that's this one.
Silvergate.
Okay.
Yep, this is the guy.
Capital. This doesn't look as good as SI. Should have quit while we were ahead with SI. This looks very much like it wants to go down to at least this low on 314 of 111. That's where I would draw the
Yeah,
line.
it breached the 50-day, right?
Yes. It's bearish. I mean, the other chart was better. Pete, go into SI equal F, or whatever that is. Yeah, I'm not sure about this one. This one looks like further weakness. Also, notice today's candle is terrible. I don't know. Just the market is depressing. Everything I look
It is
at.
very depressing.
Everything I look at lately is depressing on the charts. So that's just one more depressing thing to look at. You know? Don't like it. So that's it for today. All in all, I broke even basically because of NWBO and Athesis. Maybe it's slightly red, but can't rely on that kind of miracle all the time.
Yeah, that was really off.
So I'm looking for ways to protect myself in what I think is choppy waters, at least for the short term. Maybe not for the long term, but for the short term. Pete has got so much Athesis that it made his day. So that's good. I don't have that much, not like Pete. Adios, amigos. See you tomorrow.
Take care, guys. Keep safe.
Bye. Thank you, Kamal.
Take care.
Bye-bye.